Good morning. Thank you for being here. I'm joined by Public Utilities Director Dr. Poonam Kalkat, and we wanted to provide the City of West Palm Beach water customers with an update on the precautionary boil water advisory. At around 11 p.m. last night, a 24-inch water main broke in the vicinity of Tamarind Avenue and 2nd Street. And this is a large pipe that comes out of the water treatment plant. This break caused pressure to drop in the city's water treatment plant, which in turn caused pressure to drop throughout the city's water system. Now, within an hour of discovering the break, we did notify the Florida Department of Health of this incident. When the break first occurred, we began to isolate the pipe and assess the scope of the problem. During that time, we continued to pump water out from the plant, water that had already been treated. We also addressed the immediate flooding that was caused by the break, and we started working on getting the pressure back up at the plant. It took approximately 4 hours to isolate the pipe and address the pressure drop and flooding. So early this morning, we began notifying the public through the city's emergency alert system, the media, electronic platforms such as social media, newsletters, and our website of our provisional boil water order. We also reached out to area hospitals, other government agencies, neighborhood associations, business owners, and other stakeholders. Until the city rescinds the precautionary boil water notice, we're advising our customers to use bottled water or to boil their water using a rolling boil for at least 1 minute. Alternately, they can add 8 drops of unscented household bleach per 1 gallon of water and allow the water to stand for 1 hour before drinking. The city is temporarily using free chlorine for disinfection, and we will be flushing out the system to make sure the system is completely restored. The water is safe to use for bathing, showering, and washing clothes. Right now, we're in the process of making repairs to the pipe. That should be done by close of business today. The water pressure has been restored, but because of the initial drop in pressure, the city is required to do bacteriological sampling throughout the system for 2 days. Our staff is already collecting samples, and more samples will be collected tomorrow. That is why the precautionary boil water advisory is in effect until further notice. As to the cause of the water main break, simply age. We are a city that's 125 years old, as is many of our pipes. The cold temperatures that we've had recently may have also contributed to that. This particular pipe is almost 100 years old. We try to anticipate these problems. We regularly work to anticipate this, and we have a system in place for regular maintenance and for inspections of our water pipes. In fact, the last time we took a look at this pipe was just 6 months ago. We do have a plan for addressing aging infrastructure. In fact, there's a $22 million project planned for the Tamarind and 7th Street corridor where this break occurred. This project will add or improve water, sewer, stormwater, and street infrastructure. That project will also ensure a redundancy in the system, or a secondary pipe, which will prevent problems such as what we are experiencing today. In March, construction is expected to start, and in 2019, we unveiled a $26 million plan for upgrades to the water treatment plant itself. The City of West Palm Beach Department of Public Utilities provides water to an estimated 120,000 people in the City of West Palm Beach, the Town of Palm Beach, and the Town of South Palm Beach. The city regrets this great inconvenience. We want to apologize to all of our valued water customers, and we thank them for their understanding and patience. Please know that we are working as quickly as possible to address this problem, and we hope to return the system back to normal by Sunday morning. The city will inform customers when the precautionary boil water advisory is rescinded. We encourage customers to look for updates on our website, on social media, and on the local news stations. Now let me turn it over to Dr. Poonam Kalkat, Again, she's the director of the city's Department of Public Utilities. And Dr. Kalkat will explain in detail the steps residents should take as it relates to their water these next couple of days. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. Poonam Kalkat, and I'm the Director of Public Utilities for the City of West Palm Beach. Because it's, hold on one second. I appreciate everybody coming in and joining us, and a special thank you to our water customers who have been so patient this morning. And as the mayor stated, until we rescind the boil water notice, there are 3 different steps that we are asking the residents they can take with their water. First, the customers can use bottled water. The second method is that they can boil the water by using a rolling boil for 1 minute, or they can add 8 drops of unscented household bleach per 1 gallon of water and allow the water to stand for an hour before drinking. The city is temporarily using free chlorine for disinfection. We will be flushing out our system to make sure the system is restored. If you are sensitive to the taste or odor of chlorine, keep an open container for drinking water in your refrigerator for a few hours to allow the chlorine to dissipate. Users of home dialysis machines, owners of tropical fish, and managers of stores and restaurants with fish and shellfish holding tanks are advised to seek professional advice, as a method for removing chlorine residuals is very different from removing chloramine residuals from tap water, which is the usual disinfectant for the city. We do want everybody to know the water is safe to use for bathing, showering, and washing clothes. And we again apologize for this inconvenience. We are working very diligently to return our services to normal and will continue to provide you regular updates.
We'll now take any questions you may have.
I have a question. There's a lot of people that have damages to their vehicles that I spoke with. They said that water got in, they don't have the money to fix it. How is the city going to help these folks pay for the repairs?
If they want to notify us and make some kind of claim, I mean, I'm not sure that we have a plan in place to pay for those repairs. Unfortunately, this is not an act that we anticipated, and it's unfortunate. But they're free to contact us or have their attorney contact us, and we'll assess whether the city has any liability for those claims.
So you guys don't have anybody going door to door to see what kind of damages people had?
Do we? I don't think we do.
No. We have our risk analysts are out there. So if somebody reaches out to them or lets us know what's happened, we will absolutely review what's going on and get back to them accordingly.
We'll make an assessment on a case-by-case basis.
So they should reach out to the city?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Question?
Is this, the main that broke, is this water that was leaving the plant, or is this sewage water that's coming into the plant?
Leaving the plant.
Okay, so
It's
clean
drinking water leaving the plant.
And are there sewage lines that run parallel to this drinking water line?
There are sewage lines there, but there was no break in any sewage line there.
There's no break in the drinking water line, so there's no intermixing?
No.
How much of the city of West Palm Beach is affected in terms of like western communities and unincorporated areas?
The boil water notice goes to the entire city,
Yes.
correct?
And the reason we have to do that is because the pressure drops were in all parts of the city. Even though we right away opened, we're very fortunate to have a very good understanding with the county. We opened 2 interconnects with the county and were able to start pulling water in from the county, so that helped us to get the pressures back up.
Is this all part of the exact location where the new piping is going to be going through to the Cameron streetscaping? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, so all of this is going to be replaced within the next 6 months anyway, or?
Not within the next 6 months. There are a couple of phases to that project, but yes, in that
But we were going to
project.
start work certainly within
Yes,
the
we're
next.
starting work on March 1st.
Next month.
The work hasn't begun yet?
No.
Starts next month.
Okay.
About how long, I was out there all morning this morning, it's a massive cleanup effort. How long do you think that's going to take before the roads get back open in that area?
We are working very hard. We've got all our crews from other divisions and other departments helping. We're working with FEC, and so we're going to continue working on as diligently as we can, day in, day out, until we restore everything.
Is there an approximate number about how many residences were impacted in total? I mean, when it
With-
comes like the water pressure, no water at all?
So there are a number of people who don't have water because we've isolated that line. So I don't have the exact numbers, but I will be able to get that number to you. But everybody else in the city, except for the ones that the line has been isolated for, have water back and pressures are back. It's just boiled water is a precautionary measure we have to take.
Now, is it safe to say that those people who don't have water are the people living in that immediate area where the
Correct.
break was? Okay.
Yes,
Have you estimated the number of gallons that escaped?
not yet.
Any other questions? Okay, well, thank you all very much. Appreciate your helping us get the message out.
Thank you.